come back to you.
Taoiseach, just to be helpful, austerity is widely understood as an economic policy where governments slash the living standards of ordinary people through income cuts and higher taxes to pay for the bailout of bankers and speculators when their casino-like money market system fails. I think people throughout Europe will find it amazing that the Taoiseach, a Prime Minister of the country that holds the presidency, either denies that it exists or isn't fully au fait, judging from your remarks earlier. Now, can I ask you, Taoiseach, have you discussed this whole issue of austerity throughout Europe with the President of the EU Commission, José Manuel Barroso, recently? And since he made remarks which raised serious reservations about austerity, do you not feel that people like President Barroso should be called to explain, if he has these reservations, what is the alternative? And what is the logic of having those reservations if he and the Commission continue, as part of the Troika, to impose a savage regime of austerity on the people of Greece, of Portugal, of Ireland and of other countries? Don't you, as the presidency of the EU, have a particular responsibility to demand straight answers from those who wield enormous power within the European Union at the present time? Are our words cheap and mean nothing? People just sound off and feel no responsibility to honour what they say. Like your Minister for Social Protection, shouldn't she resign rather than implement any further savage austerity by your government? And if austerity is a deeply damaging and immoral hegemonic model, shouldn't there be refusal to sign into law further tranches of that austerity by your government, by the President, like the property tax, which is hugely damaging the living standards and causing huge angst? Do words mean anything in this day and age if people feel they can just make speeches, pretend or try to enunciate the feelings of tens of millions of people throughout Europe, but then not stand behind them? And finally, can I ask you, Taoiseach, you have less than 2 months to the exit of Ireland from the EU presidency. Will you not find it shameful if even once you do not stand and challenge this disastrous policy that is being inflicted on tens of millions of ordinary people throughout Europe? You have not challenged it once and used your international platform to challenge on behalf of the Irish people who are victims of this austerity which you are implementing, or tens of millions of people, indeed more than that, throughout the European Union. Will you not have a sense of shame or failure that you are not in any way challenging what is now commonly accepted and understood, not just by the real left, which has exactly spelled out what the disastrous consequences would be, but even right-wing economists now are arriving at this conclusion as well. And moreover, it's emblazoned on the society in the effects of this policy and on the lives of our people to their great cost.